So, I already filmed this update, and then for some mysterious reason, maybe was it that I forgot to push record? Or was it because my camera just decided to, you know, not do what I wanted? But I couldn't, like, there was no file when I tried to transfer it. So, here we are a little bit late. I have my October update to my rolling project pan. So if the progress pictures or lines will look a little bit off, it's because I filmed this last week. Then my back just gave the fuck up. My back said, "Ma'am, you're soon to be 35. I'm not jiving anymore. It's over." So I was out of commission the like entire last week. Couldn't sit down to film anything. I could barely like move. So here we are. That is why this update is a bit late, and that is why some of the lines might be a bit off. Anyways, this is the rolling project pan that I do. I work on 10 items at a time. When I finish something, I will roll something else in its place. If you like project panning, you know, you should stick around because I do that a lot on this channel. I am a bit, my eyes are a bit runny. I did try the, for me, new brand Question Beauty. I will have a short on when I did this makeup, but it's absolutely stunning palette. But I feel now that my eyes are starting to be a bit runny, so it's a bit concerning. Anyways, let's see if the dog dares to walk past my lights. Come on. You come. You klarar. So, as I said, I'm working on 10 items at that time. Let's talk about what has been in since January, when, you know, the longest in this project. And that is my lip liner, which is not really a lip liner, it's an eyeliner, but it is what I use as a lip liner and also as a brow pen these days, because I want desperately to finish this product up. It's the Makeup Store liner in the shade Taupe, and you can see what it has been looking like since January. This liner has been very too light to weigh for the longest time now, but when I roll it in, it weighed 2 grams, and then it's been weighing like less than a gram for quite some time. But I have been making steady progress on this one since I started using it in my brows as well as my lip liner. It's been going a lot faster. So last update, you can see what it looked like. It was just very short. This is where we are today. So, as you can see, this one is just like, it is so tiny. If I'm not finished with this one by next update, I don't know what to do. Like, will it take a whole year to finish this one? I can barely sharpen it anymore. I did try to sharpen it a bit today. So yeah, if this is not done by next update, like, I don't know what to do with my life. I might just like, I don't know, my back did give up, so I can just give up. I mean, it's a nice shade. It's a taupey shade that I love to use on my lips, but it's also like perfect for my brows, which are looking a bit big today, but it's fine. Yeah, this one is just like, we have to finish this one by next update or by the end of the year. I mean, the lid is, I can almost not like put the lid on this anymore because it's so tiny. But there we are. That is going to still remain in this project, which is baffling, but yeah. Alright, I've been working on a concealer for quite some time as well. This is my Isadora No Compromise Lightweight Matte Concealer. This is the concealer I'm wearing like every single time I do my makeup. It's a fine concealer, it's nothing like special, so I'm not gonna miss this when it's gone. And I've been having windowing on this concealer for the longest time, so I can't say that it's been easy to show the progress. But when I rolled it in, it weighed, when I rolled it in June, it weighed 19 grams. Then in July it weighed 18 grams. In August it weighed 17 grams, and it also did that in September. And now in October it's weighing 16 grams, and this is where we are. So I mean, I do have massive windowing, but it's still like I haven't removed the stopper or anything. So if I finish this one by the end of the year, I will be really happy. I had like 3 concealers that I wanted to finish this year. I finished 1. This is the second one I'm working on, so it's not going great. I don't use as much concealer these days. Like, I used to go through concealers a lot faster, but that, you know, it was the big triangle underneath the eyes era, and I'm not doing that anymore. As I said, I'm soon to be 35, and I cannot use that much concealer underneath my eyes any longer. It's not a good look. So yeah, we're still gonna work on this one, hopefully to finish it by the end of the year, but we shall see. I have also been working on, let me see what I have next. Is it my spray next? Maybe, yeah. My Lumene setting spray. This is the Blur Longwear Makeup setting spray. I rolled this one in back in August, so it hasn't been in for too long. But it's a good setting spray, and nothing bad to say about it. It's not like the best one, I would say, but it's absolutely fine. When I rolled this one in, it weighed 95 grams. Then in September I used 10 grams, so 85 grams, and now it is weighing 64 grams, so I've used a lot more, and this is where we are. I did start using this one on to wet my eyeshadows. Also, I used a different setting spray for that one, but if I want to finish this one by the end of the year, I should like multitask. So it's good. My makeup, I have very oily skin, so usually I do get quite like shiny at the end of the day. This doesn't make me super dewy. I wouldn't say like, is it the most blurring? Maybe, because my skin has been blurred, but that could be the combination of all of my face stuff. So it's absolutely fine. I wouldn't be mad if I had this in my collection again in the future. It's not anything I will repurchase when I'm done with it, but yeah. We are moving along with this one. Did have quite a big jump here. Hopefully I can finish this one by the end of the year. I'm at the halfway mark now, so I'm not completely sure, but we shall see. Then I have a primer I also rolled in back in August. This is the Wycon Smoothing Potion primer. It's a very nice, it's not like a silicone primer, but it is very, very blurring. And when I roll this one in, it weighed 119 grams. Then in September, it weighed 116 grams, and now it is weighing 108 grams, and this is where we are. So I do have very steady progress on this one, and I hope that I can finish this one by the end of the year as well. If I use it the same amount, I should be able to. I will go traveling though at the end of October, and I'm not bringing this one because it's a quite heavy glass bottle. But yeah, I do work my way through primers pretty quickly. As I said, it's a very nice blurring primer. It has like this peachy pink color, and it's very smoothing without being a silicone slippy base. I cannot do those like clear silicone primers anymore because I have such oily skin, but this one smooths, and I feel like it's cooling and a bit mattifying as well. So really lovely primer. This is an Italian based brand. I bought this when I went to Italy, so if you can still find it, I would highly recommend. I do really enjoy it. Yeah. Also in August, I did roll in a nail polish. This is the Nails Inc Golden Days Ahead. This is a super old nail polish in my collection, and like I have gone a bit crazy and bought a lot of indie nail polishes. It's my latest obsession, apart from like you know, everything indie. It started with indie makeup, then indie nail polish, now it's niche indie fragrances. What can I say? So, this nail polish is something I got in an advent calendar years ago, and it needs to go from my collection. It weighed 57 grams when I rolled it in, and it also in August, and it also did that in September. I could not even make a new line marking. It is weighing 56 grams now, and this is where we are. So, I do have a new line marking. It is starting to get very, very thick and gloopy, so I hope that I can have this one done. Like, I'm gonna try and really use it a lot this coming month. Do my toenails and shit, so I hope that this is something I can finish up pretty soon. Yeah, it's a kind of a matte-ish gold. I use it as a base most of the time for my nails and put something sparkly on top. Yeah, it's just so old, and I can't keep buying new nail polish and not work through the ones that I have had in my collection for some time. Yeah. I did in August roll in my Clarins Lip Perfector. Not quite sure about the weights here. I think I fucked up, but yeah, it's just a small version. This is in the shade 01. It's a very nice, like, comfortable, glossy treatment. I used this by my couch, and yeah, don't know about the weights, but you can see what the progress has been looking like. And this today is finito. I cannot squeeze any more out of it. Makes me so happy. This was something I got in my advent calendar last year, so it hasn't been lingering in my collection for that long. But if you have watched any of my other projectpan videos, you know that I'm not really a lip gloss person. I prefer a matte lip, which is what I'm wearing today, and most days to work, because I don't need to keep, like, maintaining it as much as a gloss. So I usually have, like, lip treatments by my couch, by my bedside table, you know, in my purse. But nothing that I don't wear a gloss on the daily. It's too much of a hassle. So I did finish this one up, which makes me so excited. I'm gonna roll something else in its place, and you can see what at the end of the video. Then, in September, I enrolled my Makeup Revolution IRL Filter foundation. I have the shade F1. It is the foundation I'm wearing today, and it is a very, very pretty foundation on my oily skin. I know it's not for everyone, but this foundation really works on my skin. When I rolled this one in, it weighed 111 grams, and now it is weighing 102 grams, and this is where we are. So, by this estimate, or like usage, I should be able to finish this one by next month. However, since I was out of commission last week, I did not wear as much makeup. I also will be traveling, and I'm not gonna bring a foundation that's on its last legs, because I don't want to travel and then, like, run out of foundation. So I'm not gonna bring this traveling, and I will most likely film my update for November a little bit early. So if it was a normal month, I should be able to finish this one, but I'm not quite sure if I will be able to. We shall see. But it's a really, really lovely foundation. It's not 1 fluid ounce. It's like 0.7 fluid ounces, so it's a little bit less. Which, for me, I love to test foundations, so I'm not mad that I don't have a fluid ounce, because it's still a cheap foundation. But if you're a person who don't like to buy new foundations and so on, maybe it would be a bit annoying, because you will run out of this one quicker than a normal size, like 1 fluid ounce bottle. It's a very thick foundation though, so you don't need, like, super much. Yeah, I actually really enjoy it, and it wears super well on my oily skin throughout the day. Alright, then I also enrolled my Playing in Makeup by Yolondo. This is a loose luxury translucent loose setting powder. And as I said, I don't know if it's like this this base that I have been rocking the last couple of weeks. It's really lovely. This powder is sublime, in my humble opinion. It weighed 93 grams when I rolled it in, and I was about halfway done with this one, and now it's weighing 88 grams, and this is where we are. So I have steady progress on this one, and as I said, it's really, really beautiful. I don't know about shipping from Playing in Makeup by Yolondo anymore. When I made my order, it was like before the crazy shipping boom tragedy that happened to all us Europeans. So I made my order a couple of years ago, but this is absolutely something I could buy again, and especially now when Huda Beauty has lost her mind. Maybe we don't want to support Huda Beauty anymore, but yeah, if I don't really know if the shipping costs can, like, if I can, what do you say, buy this again if the shipping costs are like crazy. I don't know, but it's lovely. No, not mad at that at all, and I think I just poured something out from that. I also rolled in a blotting powder. This was a gimme product if you look at where I was with this one last month. It's the LH Cosmetics blotting powder, and it weighed 49 grams when I rolled it in last update. I had super big pan on this one, so I mean it was a gimme product. It is now completely finished, not surprising at all, and this is a great setting blotting powder. They have a new packaging for this one, so that is why I wanted to finish this. But it has the Absolite technology, which is great for oil control. As I said, my skin is super duper oily, so like I need heavy duty oil control sometimes, and this one was absolutely really, really great. I have been dabbling into this one throughout the summer, and then just like rolling it in to finish it off last month. So that is good. I also have been working on the final item. Yes, final item I also enrolled last update. It is my face palette by HD Brows LookFantastic. This is something I got in an advent calendar, like in my very first advent calendar some time ago. And yeah, it's only franken shades in this palette right now, but I want to finish this one up because that would mean I have finished a lot of different items. So when I roll this one in, you can see what it looked like. It weighed 159 grams. It's weighing 157 grams now, and it's looking like this. So obviously, like, I did hit pan in this orange blush here. This is almost all like the blush from this palette, except for that I rolled in, I frankened it with my the final pieces of my pastel orange blush that I was working on previously in this project. So it's a little bit like pastel orange flecks in there. This bronzer is made up from one dark highlighter bronzer-ish and a matte bronzer in this palette, and I just mixed them both together here, so it's looking like a nice marble bronzer. And this blush is made from, I don't know if it was a blush in here, but it's parts of a pink highlighter that was a little bit too like chalky, so I mixed it up with other pink shades, and yeah. I am happy. I'm not gonna work on the orange blush anymore this year because we're in October and I don't want to wear a bright orange blush. I'm gonna move up to like try and finish this one. So I'm not gonna finish this one by the end of the year, but it's like something that I really, really want to get out of my collection. These pans are super deep, so when I like repress things in them, I always end up yeah, like I end up with a lot of product that I wasn't really prepared for. So yeah, we're chucking along on this face palette, but it's gonna be here for quite some time. I'm not planning on stopping my project in December and like refreshing. I'm gonna keep on going because I want to finish these items up anyways. So why should I like have a finale and then like bring the same items back? It doesn't make sense. So there will be no stop. It will just keep on rolling into the new year. But I did finish up my powder and my lip treatment. So I'm gonna roll 2 new items in, and that will be for the lip treatment. I'm gonna bring in another lip treatment I got in last year's advent calendars. Don't remember which one. This is the Rose Ink Lip Treatment Hydrating Lip Balm. Don't think I have much left of this one. This is also something I have by my couch. Don't do what I do, and when you have a lip item with an applicator like this, like you squeeze up, you know. I had this in my purse on a flight because I thought, you know, you always get so dry when you're flying. So up in the sky I said, oh, let's put this on my lips because my lips are dry. And what happens when you have like a different pressure, like air pressure? So I opened this one on the plane and it exploded everywhere. I got lip oil everywhere. So I put on my lips and then I was like, what do I do with this mess? Oh, it's an oil. Maybe I can just rub it into my hands and make them soft. But this is more of a lip gloss than it is a lip oil, which means that my hands were sticky and glossy and I felt so nasty. Like my hands were so sticky. And it wasn't I couldn't, some airlines will give you like a wet towel or a wet napkin, but this airline did not. So I sat there with my nasty sticky hands until I could run to the toilet and wash them. And it was, yeah, it was bad. So that's a me problem. My brain did not really work that well. It did not function to 100%. For my blotting powder, I'm gonna actually bring in an eyeliner. This is the Colorpop Cream Gel Liner. It's just in the black shade. And I want to use this while it's still good. I don't need more than 1 black eyeliner in my collection at any given moment. So I think I have 2 now. So this is how much I have left. Don't think I'm gonna be able to finish this one by the end of the year, but we shall see. I've been doing a lot of tight lining these days, like on my upper inner line, upper waterline. Anyways, I've been tight lining with this one, so I'm gonna work on this, see how long it takes. It's loose at the end, which I hate with Colorpop Creamy liners. They always break. But the formula is really working for me. I do have very runny eyes, as I said. I'm like, it's just my eyes, and these ones actually stay quite well, and they also don't like collect too much in the tear ducts, which is nice. So that is what I'm bringing in, and yeah, do I have anything that I finish with? I think I can finish by next update. This liner, maybe the nail polish, maybe the foundation, but I'm not too sure about that. But hopefully 2 items I will be able to finish next update. But that is going to wrap it up for this video. Please let me know how your panning journey is going. What have you finished up recently? I always love to hear from you in the comments. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye guys!